never break my heart, never leave me in the dark. I guess there's just some promises you shouldn't make. Should've known from the start. Now I'm in the dark. Show a little love, babe. Shine a little light on me. Show a little love, babe. Shine a little light on me. Show a little love, babe. Shine a little light on me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided to do my everyday makeup routine, as simple as it is. I know. So you might think if you don't know, I am a freelance makeup artist. So I don't know, I almost feel like people would expect me to be very glam because I do a lot of glam makeup and I specialize in doing glam makeup for brides and clients and all that just in general. So I am a very glam person. I love glam makeup. But for me, I do very, very simple, simplistic, minimal makeup. That is just where I am in life. I used to be a super glam gal every single day. I used to just wear false lashes, and I'm talking lily lashes every single day. And you know what? I respect that. I definitely loved doing it. I was just having the time of my life. But then you get older and then you realize your priorities in life. And for me, that was not glam makeup anymore. At least for myself, it was not. I still love doing glam and I love doing glam on YouTube. But for my day-to-day life, my day-to-day routine, this is as much as you're gonna get from me. And it takes me literally 15 minutes to get ready, not long at all. So, and I feel like I look fresh and I'm ready to take on anything, but it took me 2 seconds. So yes, if you guys just wanna see how to create this super simplistic, minimal makeup, continue watching. I love you guys so, so much. Bye guys. Okay. So I went to squirt like my face sunscreen onto my hand and it literally, nothing was coming out, and then all of a sudden it was like, and it was everywhere. Not everywhere, but there was like a huge glob. So I mean, of course I used it all, but you know, I had to like put it down my neck and all over my arms. Like that's how much sunscreen squirted out onto my hand, and I was not gonna waste it. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't start to like kind of peel up and stuff as I do my foundation, because that has happened to me before. Say a prayer. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I already did my eyebrows, as you can see. I know I've talked about doing another brow tutorial, routine, whatever, for a really long time, and I haven't done it. I literally have like the artwork for it, like for the video, like my intro thing. I already have it. I've had it for like months, but I have yet to record the video. I don't know. I think it's just really difficult because, I don't know, I am very blessed to have very full brows. So like, when I do my brow routine, it's literally like filling it in with powder. I don't really do much. So I don't know. If you guys are still interested in a brow tutorial, let me know, because I'll do it. I just don't want to disappoint because it's so simple. Yeah, so I like to look very glowy. I don't really like to have a super foundation face look on a day-to-day basis, so I'm going to mix the Maybelline BB cream and the MAC Strobe cream together. And I usually use a big kabuki brush for my face just because I think it's a lot faster and it keeps the coverage, even though the BB cream doesn't have much coverage at all. But when I use a brush, it has more coverage than when I use a beauty blender. It kind of absorbs that coverage. But today I am gonna use a beauty blender because I'm afraid that brush is going to disturb the sunscreen that I have underneath and make it peel up, because that's happened to me in the past, so I don't want that to happen today. My skin has made a huge change. Obviously, I still have bad days when it comes to my skin, but it is a lot better than what it used to look like. If you guys have been watching me for a while, then you would have seen how my skin has looked in the past. Even like a couple months ago, like my skin was not looking too cute. And don't get me wrong, I still have bad days, like where my skin just looks super not great. But honestly, I have seen a big difference with the products that I am now using and have been using religiously. So yeah, I've just seen a really big difference in my skin. No, my skin's not perfect, and like I said, I still have bad days, but it is so much more different than how it used to be. It's a lot softer and smoother. Now all I really deal with is just acne scarring and stuff. So if you guys would like, I could possibly do like a skincare routine. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys are interested in something like that. So that's mainly all I do, and then I'll go in with my concealer. I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer concealer, and I'll just take this over all of my acne spots, which is mainly my cheek area. And I don't really care if my acne scarring pokes through a little bit, you know? I'm not trying to completely hide it. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit better because, I mean, yeah, that's just the reality. I have acne scars. Oh well, I can't really do anything about it. Okay, yeah, this sunscreen is low-key giving me a busted texture under my foundation base. We're just gonna ignore that. So to help that from not getting any worse, I find that when I use a bigger brush to set under my eyes, when something like this happens, it creases more. Or not creases, but it kind of breaks it up. Like, it just does not look good, and I don't like to set it with my sponge either. So I'm going to take my Mercier translucent powder, which is the powder that I use every day, and I'm just going to take it with, this is what I used to highlight with, but I'm just taking all the proper precautions to help my makeup not break up under my eye area when I powder it, because I have had this happen before. When I have used something under my makeup, such as a sunscreen or whatever it might be, a primer, and it's too sticky, slick, whatever, and it kind of breaks up your foundation a little bit. It just does not sit too hot on top. Letting you know now, it's always good to put on a sunscreen every single day before your makeup, but I mean, not that you guys, mine was an accident. I shouldn't have used all of it that went onto my hands, but I did because I didn't want to waste it. So don't do that. If you're using a sunscreen, use a little bit on your face and let it set in for a really long time till it can sink into your skin. I make the same mistakes over and over again, and I never learn from them. I swear. I repeat them. It's like I set myself up for failure. I don't know why I do that. I'm like, yeah, I know that one time when I did this was the outcome. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, so I just set kind of the center part of my face. I did not set my cheeks or my forehead. I never set my cheeks or forehead. The only part that really gets set is when I cut out my baking, is when I kind of sculpt out my contour to clean it up a little bit. That's the only setting powder that goes on my cheeks, but I do not set my cheeks. I just don't find it necessary, at least for me. And I'm also that person that if I can use a lesser amount of powder and get away with it, then I will. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline concealer, and this is in the shade Honey, and I'm going to mix it with the shade Cafe. This shade's a little too light, and this shade's a little too dark to do bronzing, or cream contour, but it's more bronzing that I'm using with this. So I'm going to mix those two and take it on my forehead and my cheeks. I could probably just have gotten away with the honey color because I'm very pale. And this is something that I do almost all the time, I would say. I do use this concealer as a cream contour almost every single day. It's become very easy for me to do it, like very quick. I think a lot of people think that cream contouring is something that is just so difficult and takes a lot of time, but honestly, anything takes a long time if you're not used to it and you're not practicing it enough. So if you continue to practice it, you will get good at it and you'll get fast at it. So also, it really depends on what product you're using. There's so many cream contour products out there. You've got stick formulas, you've got the little cream formulas that are in a pan, like the Anastasia cream contour kits. You have more of a liquid formula. You know, there's a lot of different formulas when it comes to cream contouring. You just have to find which one works best for you, which one you like the most, which one is easiest for you to use. I will say I do not like the Anastasia cream contour kit at all. It's so thick, and for me, I think it's too dark. I obviously have the light kit, I think it's light to medium, and then they have a medium to dark or something like that. I have the lighter one, and it is still so dark. I cannot use it, and it's super thick, and I cannot blend it out. And I feel like that's one of those things when it comes to cream contouring and really anything else. You know, people try it once, and they try it one time, and they might have used a product that is not so easy to work with, and then they're just like, you know, oh no, I don't like cream contouring. You really just need to keep trying and trying different products, because it could very well have been the product that you used and it was not too great. All right, now that I've done my cream contour, I'm going to actually contour using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I would definitely say bronzing and contouring is one of my favorite things when it comes to makeup and getting ready. I feel really weird if I don't have like some form of a shadow or something going on, you know, to kind of break up this white circle. So what I'll do is I usually just tap with my brush. I just tap it in. The reason I tap is because I don't set the sides of my face. So I don't want to go in swiping right off the bat because it will drag around that base. So and I'll take it under my lip. All right, time for blush. Weirdly enough, I know you guys might freak, but on a day-to-day basis, I don't always wear highlight. If I wear highlight, I'll wear it on my nose just a little bit, but I do not take it on my cheekbones, not all the time at least. But what I find, at least for myself, when I use highlight on my cheekbones, I just feel like throughout the day, it does not look as fresh and cute as when I do kind of a more matte look. And it's not that this is a matte look, because I am still glowy with that strobe cream and the sunscreen underneath. So I definitely still have that healthy glow to my skin. I just don't have any highlight on. So I like to do that as opposed to highlighting the crap out of my cheekbones. I do it sometimes, but not all the time. So what I like to do is actually use a blush that has a nice luminance to it. One of my favorites are the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. I believe that's what they're called. I have the little kit with 4 of them. So I'm going to literally, I just mix them, but they have a nice luminance to them, to where it gives your cheek a nice little light, like so. And that is it for my face. So one of my favorite things to do is add a faux beauty mark to either a little pimple that I might have or an acne scar, because I do have acne scars that pop through my makeup. So sometimes I like to cover one of those up with a faux beauty mark. I've always wanted a beauty mark. I think they're really cute. Also, it's kind of nice to not have a beauty mark because then you can draw it on just wherever you want. So, and I use my brown liner that I use for my eyes. Onto the eyes. So I'm going to take my bronzer, which was the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I'm just going to take that with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to dust it all in my crease area. This is just gonna add a little bit of something something in the eyes so it's not just white. And I'll take a little bit under my bottom lash line. I don't always do this, but sometimes I do, depends on the day. Today is one of those days. Okay, so now I'm going to do my liner, and I do liner almost all the time, even if it's like a tiny baby wing, but I always use a brown liner. So I use the Stile Stay All Day liquid liner, and this is in the shade Intense Smoky Quartz. Okay, another thing I do depending on the day, let me zoom you out a little bit. I like to take a normal black liner, and all I do is I take it right here, very close to my lashes. I won't go onto the wing. I'll just take it on that little strip part by my lashes. All it does is just darken it up for when I do my lashes, which I just do mascara. I do not wear false lashes on a day-to-day basis. So now I'm going to curl my lashes. This is a very important step. I do not go a day without curling my lashes. So I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. All right, now it's time for lips. And lips is something that is very dependent on the day. I change it up almost every single day. I don't always wear the same lipstick, so I always switch it up. But I usually am always using my Subculture pencil from MAC just because it's my favorite. Now I'm just going to use Stevie from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to use this to tap it into the center of my lips. Alright guys, that's the end of this makeup tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed the super simple makeup routine. I know that it was literally so simple. I don't even know if it needed a tutorial because of how simple it is, but if anything, I hope that you guys saw some products that you wanted to try out, and if anything, you just enjoyed hanging out with me today. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have any ideas on makeup looks that you would like to see, they don't even have to be makeup looks, just video ideas in general for the new year of 2020, then please let me know down below. You can go ahead and direct message me it on Instagram. It is just Jenna Danielle Beauty. It's my logo right here. Or you can comment down below on this video, whatever you would like to do, and just, yeah, let me know your video ideas. I'd love to hear them. But as I said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.